everybody.
Yes, indeed. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. I can't look at this, man. Oh my God,
Now
man.
you're probably wondering, what does this deranged woman who killed Selena have to do with J-Lo? And
what is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Man, Selena, the death story. Shout out to all the Selena fans, man. And I'm doing this because I remember doing the reactions of Selena, and I didn't know that she was murdered, died, passed away. I didn't know. And I'm doing the reactions of her music and really enjoyed it. That's number one. Number two, once I realized that she died, and people was like, yeah, she died, all in the comments and stuff. I said, man, you know that, the lady shot her in the hotel and all this stuff. And then somebody said they did a movie about her. And I'm like, they did a movie about her? What? Yeah. Long time ago, they did a movie. They did a Netflix special about her too. I watched it 3 times, and I couldn't believe that refer back to the first movie, the very first movie that they did. I just thought it was a movie. I thought it was a great story. I didn't know it was based on a true story. So now I feel bad. I'm like, what? So now I'm doing research on it and everything. And that's when I ran across the whole Netflix movie, man. And it was so sad. So I'm saying all that to say that even in the Netflix movie, oh my God, shoot. I get Jennifer Lopez and Beyonce mixed up all the daggone time. So anyway, long story short, I'm doing the best I can, man, and I bring truth. I try my best to bring the truth. So somebody in the comments asked us to do this one right here, man, and this is a shame, man. So without any further ado, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out. To hear fired, y'all, again. To hear always get fired, y'all. that's my man, 50
in
grand.
this business.
Here we go. Watch this.
You hold yourself up to be this archetype of strength and power and success, especially for Latino women. You're a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly how many women are victimized in this business. You've been one of them.
Yes.
And by one of the worst. Just stand up. Tell the truth.
Lopez, who played Selena in the movie about her life, hugged Selena's family on stage. Afterwards, we spoke with Lopez.
Those who don't know Selena's story.
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez played her in this movie, man, and that's, oh my God, check this out.
Why is she important, not just to Latin music, but to the music industry?
She's just one of those very special type of artists that with her music and her spirit and her joy and her heart really touched people.
What is your location? Daisy Motel. It's 901 Navigation Boulevard. What's wrong, ma'am? We have a woman ran in the lobby, said she's been shot. She's laying on the floor in his blood. Okay.
Jaguar Wright is back at it again, stirring the pot with her jaw-dropping revelations about the music industry. And this time she's resurrecting those old conspiracies that the beloved Selena Quintanilla was sacrificed to pave the way for none other than J-Lo. Now, this is not the first time we're hearing this theory that talented stars are taken out to boost the careers of the less talented but more well-connected ones. Remember the buzz about Aaliyah's tragic death supposedly clearing the path for Beyonce? But let's talk Selena. She was shot and killed in 1995 by Yolanda Saldivar, her fan club president turned murderer. However,
I don't think, oh my God, man, this is tough, man. It's a real tough one right here for me, man. I think that the lady who did the shooting, the liar who's doing the shooting, let me say it that way, right? The liar that's doing that did the shooting, because she's saying that she was going to kill herself and I said, no, don't lock the door, and I pointed the gun and it shot her. That is the worst lie, because the way the gun was pointing or the way the bullet went, oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna wait to the end. I'm gonna wait to the end to bring my point, because it's so much information that I got to speak on, which is already in this video, to bring you to my point.
However, Selena's death has been shrouded in mystery and controversy for years. Did you know there are even whispers about her own family being involved? Rumor has it her father might have refused her a blood transfusion after she was shot. Selena's family has also been accused of cashing in on her tragic death, and some sources even claim Selena's dad treated her like a prisoner and suggest that if she were alive today, she'd be in a similar situation to Britney Spears with all that conservatorship drama. And now, on top of all this, allegations are flying that a super powerful music industry figure paid off Selena's family to allow her sacrifice so J-Lo could rise to stardom. Now, it's no secret that J-Lo has had some pretty cozy relationships with some shady industry men. Think Tommy Mottola, Benny Medina, and of course Sean Diddy Combs. And now Jaguar Wright and other insiders are pointing fingers, suggesting Selena's demise was orchestrated to give J-Lo her big break. Adding fuel to the fire, J-Lo has faced major backlash from the Latino community, with accusations of her treating Latino culture like a costume, conveniently putting it on when it suits her career while not genuinely supporting her heritage. But let's not get carried away with all these conspiracies and rumors flying around. There's so much BS on the internet nowadays that you really have to put in the effort to dig through the dirt and find the truth. So was there really something fishy about Selena's death? Was she sacrificed by the industry to make way for J-Lo? Buckle up, because I'm about to break it all down for you.
Jennifer holds up pictures that will serve as a guide to hair and makeup artists as they work to transform Jennifer into the character of Selena on that memorable evening.
I gotta say this, man. I can't picture somebody helping kill somebody so I can raise the fame, and then you gonna play the part in the movie of her, and you had something to do with the death. I can't believe that. Even if it's true, I can't believe it. I couldn't do something like that. I couldn't take somebody's life off this earth. I don't care who it is. Oh my God, there's some ruthless people in this world. Why not have ruthless, nasty, ugly people, rich or poor? You got nasty people no matter what you do.
Can you believe it's been almost 3 decades since the tragic death of the queen of Tejano music, Selena Quintanilla? Selena was just 23 when she was killed in 1995, and her untimely passing marked a devastating before and after moment for her family and millions of adoring fans. They still hold her close to their hearts, jamming out to her timeless tunes even now. But here's the kicker. Less than a year from now, Selena's killer, Yolanda Saldívar, is going to be eligible for parole. And just when you thought it couldn't get more dramatic, Yolanda recently broke her silence from behind bars, appearing in a brand new documentary about Selena's tragic death.
I think it's time to set the story straight.
Set the story straight, please. Can you set the story straight?
New tonight, Oxygen True Crime is speaking with Yolanda Saldívar in a 2-part series on the death of Tejano singer Selena Quintanilla. In the limited series, Selena and Yolanda, the secrets between them, the convicted killer shares her relationship with Selena. And for the first time, members of Yolanda's family will share what they knew about the women, including what they say are secrets about Selena.
However, Yolanda's appearance has seriously riled up Selena's fans. And on top of that, Yolanda's return to the spotlight has rekindled all those wild conspiracy theories about Selena's death supposed being ordered by the higher-ups in the music industry. And now, adding more fuel to the fire, Jaguar Wright has jumped into the mix, accusing J-Lo of betraying Latina women. This got fans buzzing, questioning if J-Lo's rise to fame, despite her questionable singing abilities and vocal-stealing scandals, was somehow linked to the same industry figures who allegedly orchestrated Selena's demise to clear the path for J-Lo. But what exactly did Yolanda Saldívar reveal about that fateful day when she pulled the trigger on Selena?
It's
and
crazy,
why are some
man.
fans convinced that Selena's death was an industry sacrifice? Selena's killer speaks out. A new docuseries about the tragic murder of Mexican-American singer Selena 𝗗𝗡𝗞𝗦 is causing quite a stir among her fans and family. The two-part series, Selena and Yolanda, The Secrets Between Them, features extensive interviews with Yolanda Saldívar, Selena's killer, from prison. Saldívar was convicted of first-degree murder in 1995 and has been serving a life sentence ever since.
Convicted. That means she was tried and she was convicted. So that by itself gotta hold some weight. For all the stuff we don't know or do know or we think we know, that gotta hold some weight for this whole situation, man. Shame on you for even taking money and everything and had Selena thinking. I would have been showing receipts of everything and I would let her know that, Selena, I mean, you a millionaire and you rich. And I'm struggling here. Hello, we supposed to be friends. And I'm sorry, but can you look, I need at least about $100,000 to set me straight, and I keep doing the fame. Because not stealing. Don't steal. Oh my God.
She first tried to appeal her conviction in 1998, but failed. However, she will be eligible for parole next year. In the new documentary, Yolanda claims she didn't intentionally kill Selena that tragic day at a motel in Corpus Christi, Texas, and she also denied the long-standing rumor that she was embezzling money. Instead, Yolanda alleges that Selena was having an affair and had her make purchases to help cover it up. According to Yolanda, she was just reimbursing herself and Selena knew about it. And while Yolanda didn't provide any evidence to back up her claims, she insisted that the public should know about Selena's secrets.
I think it's time to set the story straight.
I'm sorry, come again? You've got to be kidding me.
My family gathered the
Trying to set the
evidence,
mood.
showed different versions of what was going on.
This is not a simple case of murder. During the trial, I started hearing Selena's got a secret.
Yolanda, it's me, Selena. Can you give me a call?
I was scared. I was frightened.
What the public's been told isn't exactly what happened in reality.
Who is that?
All these years, Yolanda saying the same thing.
I knew her secrets, and I think that people deserve to know the truth.
Now, to give you some context, Selena was introduced to the music industry by her father, former musician 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦 Jr. Abraham saw Selena's talent as his ticket back into the music scene, and he turned his kids into a band called Selena y los Dinos, with A.B. Quintanilla on bass, Suzette Quintanilla on drums, and Selena as the star singer. They had to hustle hard, especially after getting evicted during the Texas oil bust in 1982 and filing for bankruptcy when Abraham's Mexican restaurant went under. The family then packed up and moved to Corpus Christi, Texas, where Selena y los Dinos started recording professionally. By 1984, they released their first LP with a small indie label. Abraham had his eyes set on Tejano music, a genre dominated by men and popular among Mexican Americans. Selena's star started to rise when she won the Tejano Music Award for Female Vocalist of the Year in 1987. And by 1989, she landed a major record deal with Capital EMI Latin.
You make your own sound.
Did you ever think a couple of years ago you'd be in this situation?
No,
that you are?
never.
What's it like?
What's it like? Well, it's like a dream come true. I mean, there's been a lot of hard work that we put into it, but you know what? When you get hard work, you get success, and we've put a lot of years into it, 12 years now, and we're really happy. Never thought we'd get this far, but we're here, so.
You're probably one of the biggest names that come out of here since, I guess, Freddie Fender, Farrah Fawcett. You're in some pretty select company.
Well, I'm very honored, flattered too. Thank you.
But then, Yolanda Saldívar entered Selena's life and everything started spiraling downhill. Yolanda, a San Antonio native who initially wasn't a fan of Selena, she was reportedly bitter that Selena was winning awards over her favorite Tejano artists. But everything changed in 1991 when Saldívar and her niece attended one of Selena's concerts. Saldívar was blown away by Selena's stage presence, and shortly after, she decided to start a Selena fan club in San Antonio. Yolanda started bombarding Selena's father with messages until he finally called her back, and after meeting her, he gave her the green light to launch the fan club. By June 1991, she was the founder and acting president, handling membership perks and collecting money for Selena merchandise, exclusive interviews, band facts, and concert notifications. Selena's sister Suzette was the go-between for Zaldívar and the family, and it wasn't until December 1991 that Yolanda met Selena in person. They hit it off and became fast friends, with the Quintanilla family putting their trust in her. By 1994, Zaldívar had racked up over 8,000 fan club members, and people were saying Yolanda was so eager to please Selena that if Selena said jump, Yolanda would jump 3 times. She even quit her nursing job to run the fan club full-time, despite earning less. It's a wild story, and it only gets crazier from there. Back in 1994, Selena opened 2 clothing stores, one in Corpus Christi and another in San Antonio, and her dad thought Yolanda was a solid pick to run them since the family was often on tour. The whole family agreed, and by January 1994, Yolanda was managing the stores.
Everybody for coming out today and showing their support for the Selena boutique, and I hope that you all become potential customers.
I'm sorry. Every time I see her, the real her, every time I see this lady, man, I see negativity. It's like I want to say I got this, I can vibe people and tell, I can look into their soul and tell if they're good. Most of the time, not all the time, right? Oh my gracious, man. I don't like.
By September, Selena even made Yolanda a registered agent in San Antonio, and Yolanda was given the authority to write checks and access bank accounts for the fan club and the stars. Selena trusted Yolanda so much that she handed over her American Express card for business expenses. But Yolanda misused it for personal luxuries, renting fancy cars, dining at upscale restaurants, and buying herself 2 cell phones. And by December 1994, Selena's stores were struggling financially. Employees complained to Selena about Yolanda, but she refused to believe her friend could do any harm. Meanwhile, Yolanda's obsession with Selena grew. She even told store employees she wanted to be like Selena and tried to control Selena by isolating her from others.
But can you sing? Can you sing? Do you have talent? So you can't.
By January 1995, complaints about unpaid bills piled up, and an investigation revealed Zaldívar had embezzled over $60,000 using forged checks. When confronted, Yolanda didn't deny the accusations and
hold up, wait a minute. Stop, Dad, the father. You mean to tell me all this money is missing, all these complaints on this person, and you think this person has a leg to stand on? I don't understand. You can take a zero off. 60,000. You can have $6,000 missing, and the whole family's running around doing them instead of checking on the business. If the business fall, we back at on the road remember where we came from, y'all. Remember where we came from, family. Now we rich and can't nobody watch over this person. She not family. Come on, y'all.
Selena was hesitant to cut ties immediately due to needing financial records. But things took a dark turn. After Yolanda was banned from contacting Selena, she bought a gun. There were multiple failed attempts to meet Selena alone, which some believe were attempts to harm her. Sadly, on March 31st, 1995, Yolanda managed to lure Selena to her motel room and fatally shot her.
911 emergency. We need a police officer. Someone's been shot over here at Navigation. Days in? At Days in? Yes. Okay, what room number? Huh? What room number? She's out here on the parking lot, 158. Okay, who shot her? The lady in 158 shot the lady over here. Okay, is the lady in 158 still there? I don't know. They shot somebody. She's taking off. She's with a vehicle on foot? She's in a vehicle on foot. They don't know. Well, we need somebody can give us some information so we can get the suspect. I've already got the ambulance and the police over there. They're en route.
After a 9-hour standoff with the police, Yolanda surrendered. Meanwhile, Selena was pronounced dead later that day, leaving fans devastated and the world mourning the loss of a superstar.
Man, I'm about to cry, man. This could have been avoided, man. This could have been avoided. Golly, Moses, man. So, let's keep going. I feel so sad. This is hitting me twice as hard because I didn't think that. I just thought she was Oh my God, I did not think that this lady was dead, man. Poor Selena. Even after watching the movies, and then I saw the Netflix special. Okay. Yes, you're right about that. Caroline, you're right. You're right, Caroline. Don't forget we live when we're doing our reactions. Y'all go to the Music Recording Network Live. The Music Recording Network Live. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. You know when we live, and you can participate in our live stream.
She was a real good role model for everybody. She was so sweet, so humble, so down to earth. She was such a huge star, and I'm sure she knew it, but she just didn't act that way. She treated everybody with respect. Everybody.
Yes. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. I can't look at this, man. Oh my God.
Now
man.
You're probably wondering, what does this deranged woman who killed Selena have to do with J-Lo? And where did this whole J-Lo sacrificed Selena narrative even come from? Witchcraft and industry sacrifice. So there are all these wild rumors flying around that J-Lo might be dabbling in witchcraft or dark magic. And get this, some people even say she used witchcraft to land her role as Selena in that 1997 biopic. These witchcraft rumors have been circulating since the 90s, and J-Lo's first husband 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 even claimed that J-Lo used voodoo spells on him and her other lovers. Claudia Vasquez, who dated 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 after J-Lo, later told Spanish media that J-Lo practices Santeria and that she actually used spells to get her role as Selena. "I've been told she does the worst, frightening stuff," Claudia said. Jennifer has a godmother in Miami, which I've never met, but 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 knows her, and she calls this woman to tell her, do this to this person, put up a black candle, etc. She's done amars and spells on all her boyfriends. It's a typical thing for anybody involved in Santeria, but even with all that, she always ends up leaving them. And then Claudia added that J-Lo also ordered the use of Santeria to nab the lead role in Selena over Salma Hayek. But wait, it gets even crazier. Some folks are pointing fingers at Selena's family, claiming they made some shady deal with industry higher-ups to profit off Selena's tragic death. Apparently, Selena's dad, Abraham, was already working on the biopic just weeks after she passed away. He later said the family simply wanted to control the narrative and stop any rumors about Selena's death. But a lot of fans thought it was super weird that he could even think about a movie so soon after losing his daughter. And then, in no time...
Well, I mean... whatever you do ain't gonna bring her back. So I can't. I mean, I'm not agreeing and I'm not disagreeing, but I'm trying to see when I say things, I try to say it from my point of view. If that's my son or daughter, no, I wouldn't be trying to do no. But I want his or her legacy to live on, right? I want the legacy to live on. So why not? But it was a family thing, so it ain't my decision. I got to talk to my family. I got to talk to my wife, the kids, the husband. She was married to the guitar player. So I'm going to ask them their point of view, you know, and if everybody agree, or maybe one might not agree, you know what I'm saying? What would you do? What would you do, man? No matter what, if you don't do the special, you want the information to get out there how the whole thing happened. So let us write the story. Okay, Netflix or whatever. You know, I don't know. Only thing I know is you can't hold it against him because they did this. That don't mean they had anything to do with this. That's foul to even think that.
Abraham.
What about the bills that they had to cover? Maybe. Who knows?
Was in talks with Hollywood producers and secured a substantial budget of $15 to $20 million by September 1995. Now, when it came to casting, everyone assumed they'd pick a Mexican actress out of respect. The producers first offered the role to Salma Hayek, who was invited to audition, but Salma felt something was off about the project and turned down the offer, later saying she felt it was too early for a Selena movie. Meanwhile,
that's her opinion. See, that's her opinion. But you need to work. You need to look at this as a job, I guess. I don't know.
Abraham had his eye on another Mexican actress in LA, but then J-Lo came in for an audition and suddenly he did a complete 180 and chose her instead. The announcement of J-Lo playing Selena caused a major uproar, and fans and media were furious that a New Yorker with Puerto Rican roots was chosen to play a Texan of Mexican descent. The Mexican media was also not having it, and they were downright outraged about J-Lo's casting. The backlash was intense, with the Hispanic community demanding a recast, but J-Lo just brushed it off, claiming that people in Selena's hometown, Corpus Christi, were really supportive of her. And
I'm gonna tell y'all how far off I am, to be honest. I'm looking at these clips of the movie and I'm saying to myself, I did not know that was J-Lo. I didn't even know, because I am down with these names. But now that I'm doing a YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking out what all these people did. So I got to get deep into it to bring y'all the news. And I'm being truthful. I didn't know that was her. I just thought it was a nice lady playing the part.
And get this, later on, J-Lo was caught lying about Salma Hayek being offered the role before her. One of J-Lo's interviews from the 90s recently resurfaced, where she threw shade at several actresses completely unprovoked, including Salma. When J-Lo was asked how come Hollywood producers were picking her for big-budget movies over more established actresses, J-Lo boldly said, "Because I'm the best." Next, they asked her how she felt about Mexican actress Salma Hayek being offered the role of Selena first, and J-Lo totally bashed Salma, saying that she's just a sexy bombshell. We're in two different realms. She's a sexy bombshell, and those are the kinds of roles she does. I do all kinds of different things, J-Lo said. But that's not all. J-Lo even had the audacity to claim that Salma was never offered the role of Selena, despite the movie producers confirming that Salma was approached first. "It makes me laugh when she says she got offered Selena, which was an outright lie," J-Lo said. "If that's what she does to get herself publicity, then that's her thing." On top of this, there were also rumors that J-Lo used her connections to powerful industry men to secure the role of Selena. One of these men is Mariah's ex-husband and former CEO of Sony Music, Tommy Mottola, who is 21 years older than J-Lo. And while J-Lo's romance with Tommy was never confirmed, rumors were swirling back then that J-Lo was one of the women Tommy cheated with, and it allegedly happened right around the time J-Lo was filming Selena. It's also interesting how J-Lo attended the 1998 Grammy Awards with Tommy Mottola, and almost immediately after, it was announced that J-Lo had signed a record deal with Sony. Now, going back to those sacrifice rumors, fans started digging deeper into the official story after some reports claimed that Selena's dad, Abraham, didn't allow Selena to receive a blood transfusion after she was shot because he raised the family in the Jehovah's Witness faith. However, Abraham later denied this and claimed that the doctors did everything they could to save Selena's life. And then there's also the fact that after the success of Selena, J-Lo became the first Latina actress to earn $1 million.
I cannot, see, this is the things that I cannot fathom. I cannot believe that a human being would kill their daughter. Not her. Not this situation. What would you gain from killing your own daughter? Lord have mercy. The drummer was the daughter too. What would you gain for killing your own daughter? Think about that. I can't fathom that. Now, the blood transfusion and all this type of stuff, I don't know. It probably would. Oh my God. Come on, people. Y'all, please think. That's all I'm asking y'all to do. Please think.
At the time, J-Lo described her salary for the movie as a statement to the world. J-Lo told Variety at the time, "It was a Latin movie starring a Latin girl playing a Latin artist and a Latin director, and it was like, she's worth this." It was a statement to the world. J-Lo also claimed that her heritage means everything to her, and she expressed sadness that other Latino actors were not being offered the same opportunities as her.
What does your heritage, your ethnic background mean to you?
It means everything to me. It's who I am. My ethnic and background and my heritage. It's formed the person that I am today. So it is the most important thing, who you are. And that's who you are. As you grow up and you get out of the family life, I remember realizing this is who I am. This is what makes me different from this person or this person or this person. It's the family that you grow up with and the background and the culture and the things that you learn from them. That's what makes you an individual. And so it is hugely important to me.
What's the state of the industry today for Hispanic actors?
She has been trained very well.
Well, it's for me, it's okay. You know, I'm not complaining for me because.
Do y'all know, and I hate to keep interrupting, but it's important parts. When these interviews are done on this level, right? These interviews are done. The person know the questions and the person know the answers. They exchange this information to help it go smoothly. So she already know what questions he's going to ask, you know, and they might throw some little stuff in there. I have seen this as a producer. I have been on the set and work with artists and the PR people. This is all about the PR because I don't get my artists on stage and with these cameras on and then embarrass them, because then they gonna try to answer the question and they think they can handle it and everything goes flop. So trust me when I tell you this. And I used to work at the radio station. This happens at the radio station. While we on air, these are the questions I'm going to ask you, and answer. And most of the time, it's done a day in advance.
I'm doing okay, and I'm getting to work with wonderful people, and I make a good living. And I don't know, like we say, this could change tomorrow. But right now, I'm not complaining. But as far as for Latino actors in Hollywood, it's not that great because
here the accents come out.
We're not considered for roles that are not Latino, but meanwhile, other people are considered to play our roles who are not Latino. So it's a weird thing.
Latino.
You know? I realize this is a business and that they're here to make money and there's name value and all of this stuff. But it's just like I'm an example of the fact that, you know, I can play anything. I'm very careful with the projects that I pick to show versatility, because I think it's an important thing to show the industry that I can do anything, and that if given the chance, I can develop name value. And that's a very important thing.
But you see, it's J-Lo's own people who are now calling her out and accusing her of wearing the Latina culture like a costume and never really using her platform in a meaningful way to help other Latino actors and actresses. The Bronx rejects J-Lo. So, in case you missed it, J-Lo was recently savagely trolled by residents of the Bronx for a clip from her film This Is Me, Now, A Love Story. This film is actually a multimedia companion to her album of the same name, where J-Lo gets all nostalgic and reminisces about her youth in the Bronx. And there's this particular scene where she's letting her hair down in a gym, trying to connect with her roots or whatever. And when Prime Video first posted this clip back in March, it blew up with over 20 million views on TikTok.
Take my hair out like this. It reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the block. A crazy little girl who used to be wild and no limits, all dreams and.
But here's where it gets juicy. The people from the Bronx were not feeling this at all, and they started flooding the comments with savage remarks, basically saying they don't claim J-Lo as one of their own anymore. Someone commented, "The block has no idea who she is." One fan commented, "Leave the block alone, J-Lo. They ain't effing with you since 2004. And another person wrote, "Is she trying to say that all women in the Bronx look unclean with messy hair and raggedy?" Meanwhile, countless TikTok users went viral after stitching J-Lo's "Crazy Girl from the Bronx" clip, and the backlash was fierce.
I used to live here. Huh? I used to live here. Huh? My name is Jennifer. Jennifer? Yeah, I used to live and my room was upstairs right there. Jennifer Lopez. Who's Jennifer Lopez? Me.
Who's Jennifer Lopez? Like, why are you telling me you used to live here? Who's Jennifer Lopez? Poor thing. She was really, and you know, and I don't have nothing against Jennifer Lopez. I think she is a very, very talented person. I really think Jennifer Lopez, you got to be a talented person to pull so many fans. Watch this.
Yeah,
Jennifer?
And my room was upstairs right there. Jennifer Lopez. Who's Jennifer Lopez? Me.
Folks were calling her out for losing touch with her Bronx roots and acting all Hollywood now. They were dragging her for everything, from her diva reputation and her messy love life to the fact she doesn't even speak Spanish and only wants to claim her Latina roots when she can profit from it.
Be wild and no limits, all dreams and shit.
J-Lo is a delusional chaos demon. At this point, I don't even believe she's from New York anymore, because what block are you from, J-Lo?
This is the person they pick to play Selena. And Selena, to me, Selena is she don't deserve that. She deserved better than that, man. And shout out to all the Selena fans, man. I feel so sad for all the fans, the family, and everything, especially the husband. Her husband went through a lot, even with the father and stuff. He got kicked off the bus and everything, y'all. Golly. So this is cool. This
Leave
is
us
crazy.
alone, please.
And what was your go-to order at the bodega?
My go-to order at the bodega was ham and cheese on a roll,
smoking
with
mirrors,
an orange drink, if you know, you know, and a small bag of chips.
That is the most plain fucking order. What chips? Like what drink? Like what? Nothing else in the sandwich? My mom lived in the Bronx. I'm gonna call her right now. I'm gonna ask her what her bodega order is. Watch.
Oh my goodness. Listen to that realness of her voice.
Hi, Papi.
Hey, Mama, how are you doing?
I'm okay, you?
Good, I'm doing good. I have a quick question for you.
Yes, I probably have an answer.
When you were living in the Bronx, what was your go-to order in the bodega?
Let me see if I remember. A double triple bossy deluxe.
Bossy
on
deluxe.
A rack, 4x4 animal style. Extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze. Light axle grease, make it cry, burn it, and let it swim. And if you know, you know, my boricuas.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing sandwich. Like, for the drink, did you get, like an orange drink?
What the fuck is an orange drink?
And then one of J-Lo's former...
All right, just to keep things even, right? That was cute. That was real cute. But to keep things even, remember I said that they do rehearse beforehand when it's on the radio station and everything. They know the questions and answer. This could be staged as well. Mom, I'm gonna call you, and I wanted to ask you your bodega. So notice Mom wasn't busy. After 2 rings, she picked up, stuff like that. Because I'm going to do this video, Mom, and I'm gonna call you. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna start the video and everything, and in 5 minutes, I'm gonna give you a call, and I'm gonna ask you about what was your go-to order at the bodegas. Think about it. I could be wrong, and I could be right? I think I'm right though. Anyway,
classmates joined the chat, exposing...
All right, classmates, y'all. Wow, check this out.
Drink,
Classmates.
did you get, like an orange drink?
What the fuck is an orange drink?
What the fuck is
And
an orange drink?
one
I
of
like
J-Lo's
that part.
former
That's
classmates
cool.
joined the chat, exposing her lies and calling her out for never doing anything to help the people she claims as her own.
I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the...
Okay.
16. See, this what...
I truly have left this woman alone for years. I have just been annoyed in silence since high school. And guess what? I'm a Puerto Rican woman from the Bronx who went to the same high school as you.
I can tell by her accent. You go, girl. I can hear the accent in her voice. She probably can speak Spanish, too.
And you're lying. I saw your high school photo. You did not have hair like that. And we also both attended an all-girls Catholic high school in an Irish and Italian neighborhood. So you weren't running up and down the block. You know damn well you were sitting next to Megan Farley and Christine Marchetti in class. Why are you lying? Please stop using us to look human. We are sick of you. You don't do shit for us. Keep our names out of your mouth.
Wow.
We're not running up and down the block.
Wow.
Not all of us do that for kicks. You're stupid.
Wow.
Stop using us to look human. Stop using us to look relatable. We don't like you.
And now on top of all this, Jaguar Wright has joined the chat, dragging J-Lo for aligning with shady industry men while throwing her fellow Latina women under the bus. Jaguar goes off. So Jaguar Wright has been consistently calling out J-Lo over her silence on the Diddy allegations. And one of Jaguar's interviews from a while back recently resurfaced, where she said J-Lo loves to act like she's the role model for Latina women, and yet she hasn't done anything to help the women who were hurt by the likes of Diddy.
Yeah, I just want to say to Jennifer, You hold yourself up to be this archetype of strength and power and success, especially for Latino women. You're a big deal. You know exactly how many women are victimized in this business. You've been one of them. And by one of the worst.
That's crazy,
stand
man.
Up. Tell the truth.
Oh.
Don't let him hurt anybody else.
Jaguar's words are now sparking all this gossip that J-Lo might have had something to do with the alleged sacrifice of Selena. Now let me clarify. Nobody is saying that J-Lo actually had Selena taken out or anything crazy like that. But some fans are convinced that J-Lo got cozy with some shady industry bigwigs who eliminated Selena to boost J-Lo's career. Fans are also dragging J-Lo for her shady behavior over the years, spilling the tea on how she's been throwing other women under the bus, snatching vocals and songs from Black singers, and only repping Latino culture when it suits her bank account. One fan said, Selena was sacrificed to make room for J-Lo. Selena is the real deal. J-Lo is an actress. Think about it. J-Lo stole Selena's identity and took her life and her fame, everything. And another person added, again, J-Lo does not represent Latino women out here. She wishes. Selena got that to the end. Let's be clear, people. All she did was F the right guys. But let's hear your thoughts on all these theories surrounding J-Lo's rise to fame. And what do you make of claims that Selena was sacrificed to make room for J-Lo? Drop your comments below and don't miss out on this next story.
Wow. That's way too much to swallow, man. I was not expecting I think the girl, first of all, oh my God. I don't even know where to start, man. Only thing I know is have you ever, let's just go ahead. This was gonna be my closing statements. But Jennifer Lopez is J-Lo, right? These nicknames is confusing me. This girl, right? J-Lo. That's what she said, J-Lo. So J-Lo. J-Lo, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the girls. Think about it. Everybody remembers their high school, junior high school, and college years. Everybody knows you. That's when it was no money involved, no big deals, no contracts, just school, trying to get good grades. So now you yourself, there's no acting, there's no cameras on, there's nothing, it's you. This is the real you right now, right? So these people know who you are. You didn't have your hair like that. You wasn't running up and down the street. When the street lights came on, your mama said you had to be in house. You wasn't out. When the street lights came on, I'm going to let y'all know we was in the bed. When my street lights came on, I kept asking my mother why we got to be in the bed when it's still daylight outside. Because, daylight saving time or whatever, it's bedtime for you, boy. Get in the bed. God, we got the meanest parents in the world. That's my story. I can't change my story. I prefer to tell a true story and hope to get to wherever I can with the Mike Cross true story. Not no lie. Yeah, man, we used to stay out. When I was like 12 years old, 13 years old, we used to sneak out the house. No, we didn't. Not me. I used to like my butt. I didn't like my butt warmed up. My brother used to do stuff like, and my mother she tell me, you was so hard-headed, you would rather take a whooping so you can go back outside and play. Nah, Mom, you got it twisted. Keep that heat off my behind. Keep the heat off my behind. She got it wrong. I'm just telling y'all, I tell the truth. I tell the truth. I cannot believe you got people in high school, you got people texting and tweeting, but see, these are the little people. These are the little sheep. See, the wolf got to, get on big, you got a broader, and everybody imagine, I want to be like J-Lo. I want to be like Puffy. I want to be like Jay-Z. I want to be like Eminem. I want to be like all these. Oh, I can't. I want that fame. I want that fame. No, you don't. You think you do. But if you really want it, you can get it. All you got to do is do negative things like they doing. So Selena, then you got the people like Selena, for example. From a little kid, she was true. Just so happened she was a true singer, and her family pushed her, and all she did was sing. She was true. She just did what came natural to her, and everybody liked her. That's why she couldn't turn the other cheek. She couldn't, when I say turn the other cheek, because, you know, the saying for turning the other cheek means, you know, forgive the people, turn the other cheek. No, she couldn't turn to the other cheek and say, shame on you, you fired, you've been stealing from me. How dare you? Some people can't do that. And this what brings me to my closing remarks. Have you ever had somebody straight up lie to you and you know they lying? You freaking know they lying. I had a girlfriend, and yeah, I'm putting all this stuff out there to hear. I had a girlfriend that was stealing money from me. I'm making nice money in the studio. My studio is pumping real good. Got my girlfriend. Why would you steal from me when anytime you ask me for money, I give it to you? The answer was yes. I never said no to you. I fill your gas tank up. Anytime we go somewhere, I pay. Anytime you bring your family members with us, I pay. My nephew come over the house, I pay. Next thing you know, I don't know how to do business. I'm just, all this money coming in, I'm putting, how much money do you think we should take with us the weekend? I don't care, your money. So I put money in the bank, whatever the case may be. I'm not doing a good job, man. I don't know how to do this. It's just a lot of money coming. So then I said, well, let me count it and everything. And I remember having the money all miscombobulated. And she would take some money. She would take some, because she knew I was all over the place. So she stole money from me. I'm like, I could have sworn I had this amount because I counted it, but I didn't straighten the money up. But I knew I said, you know what? This time I'm gonna keep the money straight. And then I started thinking, if I keep the money too straight, she know I'm counting it. So now she ain't gonna take no money. Real talk. This is a true story. Next thing you know, I'm counting the money, but I got to be slick, right? Because, see, I'm from the street. I got to count the money so I can know how much money I have, but I got to keep it all crazy and discombobulated. So when she go in my pocket and take some money, and she dead. But God dang it, I think she took some money, but I didn't. I need to write it down. Was it $304 or $324? I can't remember. I know some money missing, but I'm not sure. So now I got pen and paper every day. Oh my God, I don't even want to do this. Oh, I get out of bed. I forgot. Let me write it down. I write down the number. I forget. And I got to do all this over and over again. And then lo and behold, she's caught. 100% caught. She is so caught that I done told 2 or 3 people, man, and they jaw dropped. I said, I know for a fact beyond a reasonable doubt that you have stole money from me. What do you do? What would Selena do? What would you do when you know somebody is sitting there lying to you in your face? What do you do? And I felt sorry for her. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to say this one thing. I cannot believe you taking money from me when anytime you asked me for money, I said yes. I'm making $400, $500, $600 a day. And you ask for $20 and $40. Cool. You wouldn't ask for that every day. So I'll just give it to you. I mean, you my girl. You my boo-boo. I love you. I'm not going to say no. This is for both of us. If you make me feel good, I can run my business and be happy running my business. That's the way I'm looking at it. But if you steal from me, come on, man. So I have experience with the business of music and people taking, and my story is on a real small level compared to $60,000 being stolen. And I know Selena was probably like, I want to talk to her so we can, because our friendship is bigger than the 60,000. So let me meet with her and talk with her and let her know, look here, girl, you're lying to me in my face. And I'm trying to sugarcoat it to give you a way out because you my friend, and you done Imagine your friend is drinking too much or doing drugs and you trying to get them help. You stole and you lied, and I'm still trying to help you. That's what was happening in that room. That's what I feel with all the information I know. And she wasn't taking it. No, I wasn't stealing from you. You don't understand. Yes, I understand. We did the paperwork. We got all these people are saying this stuff about you, and you still denying it. And they got heated and to the point that she pulled the gun out. Now she's talking about, she's a liar. She's a straight up liar. Well, I was about to kill myself. Then why didn't you do it? Because I took the gun away from my head and said, don't close the door. Don't close the door that way. Close the door this way. What? Are you serious? So you got your hand on the trigger and then you take the gun down. Even if that was true, that you was about to kill yourself, you still got what you deserve. I'm Mike Cross, man. I'm going to get on up out of here, man. This is so sad, man. This is so sad, man. Rest in peace to that beautiful lady, Selena. I'm hoping to God that you are in a better place with not this painful drama, man. I am here trying my best to help people at least eat food, putting food on people's table, man. Oh, my God, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Jennifer, if you have done anything, held a gun for Diddy, you've been with him for years, you had to seen something. You had to have seen something and didn't say nothing. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.